Hello everybody, it's Josie here. I'm going to be doing a part 2 or sort of a second video of my favourite, most beautiful book covers. So the first one I did kind of had a theme to it, and I want to continue with that because what I'm doing is I'm trying to consciously figure out what it is that I like about certain book covers, and I think we all have an aesthetic. We all have something that we gravitate towards visually, and I don't think that book covers are any different. I think, you walk into a bookstore or you go online, you see something and it attracts you and it pulls you to it. So I've sort of been trying to psychoanalyze myself and figure out what it is that I like about these particular book covers, and so this kind of episode's theme is text. So I've realized that I like book covers where the text is the focus, where you don't have a person on the cover, not necessarily a picture as such so much on the cover, but you've got just this text with sort of a beautiful background, or if the text is compelling. So you shouldn't judge a book by its cover. I'd sometimes judge a book by its title. So particularly when you're in a bookstore and you're kind of looking around and you're like, see something that sounds intriguing. I think if a book puts the text and the title of the book at its centre, that will sometimes make me pick up the book and want to read it. Speaking of text, you like my t-shirt? It's got my name on it. So anyway, the book that kicked off this particular rant or kind of video is this one over here, Salt Slow. So let's appreciate that beautiful cover. So it really puts the text at the forefront. Salt Slow is an interesting title. I was a bit like, ooh, what is this about? Salt mining? But no, it is a anthology collection of short stories based on, they're supposed to be quite dark, feminist, queer, just up my alley. So I haven't read this yet. I'm going to read it this month. And I just thought it was really beautiful. And also the background is peacock feathers. And aren't they gorgeous? And then it's kind of almost picked up the gold with the, I do like a bit of foiling. I do like a bit of kitsch. The foiling in the background as well. And just look at that cover. I just think it's absolutely stunning. So I love, 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 love this cover. And it has these elements of great text, great title, beautiful kind of colour in the background, and a bit of foiling. So this to me is just a beautiful cover. So then kind of going off that theme, what other books do I have that I think are beautiful that have that theme? So the next one I picked up is this one over here, Going Off Script. So very similar to Salt Slow. It's got the white text, very, very prominent. We don't have a person in it at all, but we have this gorgeous kind of green floral background. And what I love about this one is you've got the green and then you've got the different colours of flowers on here. And to me, the flowers evoke the rainbow colours, so they're the colours of the rainbow flag, which perfectly ties in with this book because it's a Gen Wild book and it focuses on queer characters. So I think what I love about this is that it gives you kind of a clue of what you're getting inside as well. Going off script sounds interesting. You've got the director's chair, so immediately makes me think of kind of TV shows in Hollywood, which is what the book is about. You've got that on the back, and it's just the yellow with the blurb. But what I also love about this book, and I don't know if the camera's picking that up, but these flowers are shiny, so yeah, you can see it glow. So it's almost like they're 3D, like you can pick the flowers up off the cover, and I think that is a beautiful, beautiful effect. So where the other one has foiling, this one where you actually feel like, by this being shiny and that being matte, it feels like you can pick the flowers up, and I think this is it's another example of a cover that I absolutely adore, and actually this is going to be used in a readathon, the Contemporary-thon later this month, because yeah, I think you have to pick a cover with flowers or plants, and this one is perfect. So carrying on with the rainbow theme and the white on, another colour background is this one over here. So this is Echo After Echo. Again, I adore this cover. This is by Amy Rose Capetta. I think Amy Rose Capetta does a great job in terms of their covers, and this is no exception. So here you've got the black with the, again, very prominent, the title, Echo After Echo. Again, interesting. What does that mean? Then you've got this gorgeous effect over the top with these spotlights. So this book is set in the theatre in New York, and then that's kind of where the spotlights come in. But through the colours here, you get the stained glass effect, but very much, to me, rainbow colours. They evoke the colours of the rainbow flag again, and again, it makes sense. This is focused on a female-female relationship and romance. So I think it gives you what you've got in the book in a beautiful way. And when you see this, at least when I see this on a shelf, I look at it and go, wow, that's gorgeous. What is that book about? And again, I don't know if the camera's picking it up, but this, we've got that same effect where this is all shiny and then the black is matte. So you really are, it's like looking into a stained glass window. And I love the fact that they even took that through onto the name of the author at the bottom, and you can kind of see that sort of almost like that stained glass effect in the background. And I think this is, and then the back is just black, but I think this is an absolutely beautiful, beautiful cover. Following on from that theme, another Amy Rose Capetta book, which I think is stunning, is this one over here, The Lost Coast. So again, very prominent, the title. With this one, The Lost Coast, sounds very intriguing to me. Even if this wasn't Amy Rose Capetta, even if I hadn't read a synopsis, I would pick this up because that's interesting. What is that about? You've got the added element again of plants. So you've got these redwood trees. And again, if you've read this book, the redwood trees are a very prominent feature in the story of this book. And again, we've reversed the effect. So this white is actually the gloss, and then that is matte. I actually quite like feeling that. And again, you've used these colors of, to me, the sort of stained glass rainbow colors. Female, queer characters in here, female relationships, lots of queer characters. So you're really kind of drawing out that and putting a bit of attention on it without plastering a giant flag, rainbow flag on the front, but kind of doing it in a subtle way. And then it goes around, wraps around to the back, and you've got these silhouettes of the girls in there, which I love as well. And again, these redwoods continue, and they're all in different colors, and it continues this beautiful kind of theme of sort of the rainbow colors as well. Love that cover. And then the last one is this one over here, and it's Wicked Like a Wildfire. Again, love the title. This was one I picked up because I read the title and I thought, that sounds incredible. What is that about? And this is about witches, so a family of witches, very reminiscent of, oh God, what's the Alice Hoffman book, Practical Magic. You've got these two sisters, and they've been told not to practice magic by their mother, and their mother dies, and then they kind of find out the secrets of their family, and it's sort of magical realism. This is probably a bit busier than the other ones, but again, what I love is the just really focusing on that gorgeous title, Wicked Like a Wildfire, and then these plants in between. Again, plants play a very central theme in the book. And I love this purple background. And then the other added thing I love about that is the kind of the butterfly on the back. I think that's really beautiful. It kind of gives a different, a slightly different view, but it's just beautiful. I do love this cover. And I've seen the second book, which the soft cover's coming out imminently, which I will be reading because I want to know what happens in the story. And it's kind of like an aquamarine color, and it really goes very well. Again, the title is very prominent in the book, so it would probably be in this video if I had it, but I think, again, Lila Popovich has done a beautiful job, or whoever's designed these covers has done a very beautiful job with this cover. It's very pretty. So that's it. So those are my lovely text-heavy, title-heavy, flowery covers. Let me know what you think. Let me know if you've read any of them, if you like the covers, if you don't, and what are your favourite covers? And do you have or know like of a theme that you gravitate towards when you're kind of doing your cover buys? I'd love to know. And I will speak to you all again very soon. Have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.